Hey guys, so now we are transitioning from part 1 of this, which was versus the AGL portion, and we are now floating into the versus tech portion of the Clone Fighters Run Amok event. So here we have the team setup that we are rocking. This gameplay has a failed run in there, which I'm going to let you guys see, so that way you can I can show you that it's not always going to be perfect RNG. But you guys can see that the main AoE that we are going to be using is the Spirit Bomb Goku from the Turles movie, aka TEQ. TEQ is very good for this because he's getting a lot of buffs per enemy, and every phase we are going to have 5 enemies. So that is going to make our life very easy. Our backup AoE is Gohan, and this kid Gohan really didn't work out in my favor. I don't think I had one run in this whole thing. I don't even think I got his AoE once. So it's really just kind of like live and die through TEQ and just kind of hope that he does his thing. And like I said in the previous video, that you don't have to worry about damage. So we just kind of want to put our AoE in the middle, so that way we get as many links active as possible, as well as the kind of most attack and defense, or not even just attack output, right? Even if it is just a defensive link, you just want to have as many links active as possible. And then with the attack up item right there that you guys saw, 20 million right here from him. I do make a mistake later in this run that ends up costing me, if I'm not mistaken, and we just have to go ahead and hop right back in. But the beauty of this is these attempts usually only take about 3 to 4 minutes, so you really don't have too much to struggle with whatsoever. And that was the case with this one, where we just did like 40 million damage right there. So nothing that we have to worry about. And this is what I think I was talking about right here, where just things kind of get jacked up, and this turn is just kind of ugly. So now that I'm thinking about it, let's just kind of go ahead and speed through this turn. You guys aren't missing anything. Don't want to waste your time too much. This turn ends up being a whole nothing burger. But one thing to note is that I believe Namek Goku does a triple super. That's why I'm kind of slowly sliding through it here on my phone. Yeah, he does do a triple super, so you guys do have that to look forward to. But again, we end up doing pretty decent there, with considering we had no AoEs, and then we get the 2 AoEs right here, and then we do get, I believe we get screwed on this turn or something like that, where we just end up not having any of the AoEs that we need, and I just quit out and go to the next run with the same exact team, and we just kind of move on from there. So again, I'm kind of skipping through that slow, but I didn't want to subject you to that whole thing. So now what you guys can see is that we have TEQ in both of our slots, and we're not going to have to worry about that, or both of our turn 1 and turn 2. So now we are going to be able to kind of just move through this a bit. But like you guys probably can see, I think I don't know why I gave up on that run. It might have had something to do with like the next turn after that, we just weren't going to be able to get the damage that we needed in. So I just ended up just skipping past that one, and I just got bad RNG in that one. But I was like, let me play it through, and then I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a crapshoot. We just got to move on. And so yeah, so looking here, TEQ doing his thing. 9.2 is nothing too crazy, but again, 16 million damage is going to one shot, like 9.2 million, like that AoE stat that we have right there. And considering he's going to be landing the final blow on this as well, it'll add up very quickly, and we're going to start getting some attack numbers that are really moving up faster than you might be anticipating. So 245k right there. I do believe we just put him in slot 1 to keep it moving. I was thinking like maybe I put him in slot 2 to get the links out of him, but with Namek Goku right here, it doesn't matter, because TEQ is just going to take care of business here. Put him in slot 1, let him do his thing. 11 million right there, nice, and he's also going to get a final blow in this specific instance as well. So we have that to look forward to as well, with these attack buffs just kind of going up, and especially when we have the attack up item as well. Just nothing to worry about, because this guy's got so much ki, he's got so much attack, and it just makes things very easy. So even if you just have a friend one, I would suggest that you find a setup that would lead like somebody like the AG or the Int Kid Gohan from the 8-year anniversary is somebody that you could use as an Int AoE. And then, like I said, you're just really moving through this tree of my Goku. So if you do happen to have him, that will be very helpful. But this is kind of just like the setup that I went for. If I want to pull up, while this is kind of going on inside, you guys are gonna hear some clicking. Let me just go ahead and pull this up real quick for you. I just want to look at the Int AoEs, just so I'm not like completely taking away like something that you could potentially use in this event. So, like I said, TEQ is your best friend in this case. You have the Part 2 Carnival LR Kid Gohan from the 8-year anniversary. Looking for other AoEs. I'm just looking at Int as a category. If you want a 1-turn AoE, you get the active skill from Jr. I suppose that could help you out in a decent bit. And again, with Int AoEs, like there's really not a ton, if I'm not mistaken. But worst case scenario, you just miss out on a couple of stones if you don't have everybody here. But like I'm really looking for Int AoE units, and I'm just not seeing many. Oh boy. Scrolling through the wiki or Dokkan info as we speak right now, and so far I've only seen those 2. Is this really the only AoE for Int? Am I crazy? Huh. let me do a quick all target super attack. This is what we're looking for. So for the int, yeah, it's Tree of Might Goku. Oh, Raditz. Yeah, so Raditz, there you go. Int Raditz, he's a free-to-play option. So I would say that Int Raditz is a very, like, okay option. You kind of run him on, like, a pure Saiyans team. But yeah, so a Tree of Might Goku and Raditz. Like, I'm looking at this right now, and that's basically it. So, again, it is going to probably take some attack items and stuff like that to get through that. And I know that was like a long tangent because I couldn't find any other options. But again, this really does just come down to have Tree of Might Goku and use him, and this will be very easy for you, and that'll kind of make it out. If you really can't make anything work, this is not like a groundbreaking amount of stones here from this specific mission. So, you know, don't beat yourself up too much if you can't do this right now. Here's the team that I used. Just basically a lot of support running through for Goku. All the missions done. There you go on the int one, and now we are going to be moving to the next one, the next stage. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you need any help in the comment section below, go ahead and leave a comment, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. But stay tuned to the next episode, and I'll catch you in the next one.